at this point, cars have completed up through stage 10. They're about to go out for stage 11 and 12. Some super specials up in Potosi. Let's see if we can get the story of ACP's comeback. We're also going to see if we can find out what's happened with Dillion's brakes and if that's accurate. ACP's not smiling yet. Let's see if he changes his mind when he gets out of the car.
Down there and start over there. How would you know?
Okay. Andrew.
It's heating up.
Hey, I know last night you got, we call it force majeure in rally. That's when something happens that impacts your performance and you really can't do that much about it. This is not working, by the way, the camera mic.
No problem.
So last night ACP, Joel Levac got going again, threw up a bunch of dust. You were stuck in it, couldn't catch him to pass him. So what was that like?
It was terrible because he was going at about 60% speed or 50% speed for about 5 miles, and so we lost a couple of minutes, or we reckon a minute 40, which was just a disaster because we were sort of fighting, for the top 3 places or whatever, and it was really, really stressful. The good thing is now, though, this morning we really got the legs on the car. We changed the thing on the brakes overnight because I was running out of brakes, and now the brakes are working well. We're in clear air mostly. We actually caught Dillion Van Way on one of the stages. He was having a little brake problem, but we caught him, and the same thing, we couldn't pass him. So we have like another dust problem. And he's like, were you behind me? Were you behind? Yeah, we were, but you can't see anything. It's not his fault either.
Yeah.
The good news is we're about dead even now with Dillion, and we've hauled a minute out of McNally. Fast Eddie.
Yeah.
So now we're only 40 seconds out of second.
Okay.
If last night hadn't happened, we'd be comfortably in second.
Yeah, I got it.
But now we reckon we have 40 miles left. We're taking 2 to 3 seconds a mile out of Fast Eddie. So we think we can be a little faster than Fast Eddie. He's doing great, though.
Okay.
And now it's a race with Dillion and us to, I think, see who's going to be second. And if nothing goes wrong, I think we should both be able to overhaul Ed. But the great thing is, as ever in two-wheel drive, it's another great race. Chris has run away. He's having no problems. He's a great driver. He's doing super. But now we're basically 11 3 of us to be in second.
I love it. Excellent race, two-wheel drive, as exciting as ever. We got a Scion versus Ford race for second place in two-wheel drive. I wish you luck. I'm glad to hear you got your brakes problems sorted out.
It was sketchy last night.
Let's see what Dillion has to say about his brake issue. It sounded like he had some trouble as well.
He did, but I'm sure he's got him worked out, and he's going to be a real problem for us for the rest of the day.
I hear that. Cool.
Okay, take care, guys.
Can we get you for a minute? Yep. Part of keeping the rally moving, and also just like the logistics of having a bunch of cars sitting around. We're gonna wait a sec, let Dillion pull up, and then grab him. I tell you, when ACP approached us on that last spectator area on stage 9, he was moving. Or maybe it's also just kind of the boxy shape of the Scion, but the way it popped over the crest is pretty impressive. I wonder why Dillion's come out with headlights on the front of the car. Dillion, are you blowing bubbles still?
Yeah,
what's going on?
Rough set of stages.
Right, so this is the first real service of the day. When did you start to have brake problems, right?
Yeah, no brakes.
Oh,
Lack of brakes.
So no brakes is also definition for brake problems.
Right.
Like they're missing.
Yeah, after on the first stage, they went away. We blew up a rear caliper and then just lost all brakes.
So when you blow up a rear caliper, that means the fluid can escape and the brake pedal goes to the floor, right?
So we had front brakes for probably half a mile, and then the fluid just all goes away. So just downshifting to slow down, and then scrubbing speed this way.
And what stage was that?
That was on the first stage of today. So the first loop, the first of the loops, I guess 7.
7.
And then we had a 10-miler and a 7-miler after that, all with no brakes. So we lost quite a bit of time.
Did you try putting clamps or anything on the brake line going to that caliper?
We couldn't really find out where it was. We didn't know where it was until back in service. We knew that it was brakes, so we added fluid. Yeah, it didn't really help, and we lost that right away. And
Hey, I gotta say though, a driver that can go fast when everything is going right is one thing, but a driver that can deal with all kinds of stuff going wrong with the car and still safely and quickly get through a stage and minimize the damage says a lot about Dillion's driving. I think that's a really good job.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what is the gap right now between you guys and ACP?
Not really sure, but I've heard it's something about 13 seconds. So it's still a race because he had issues last night.
Yep.
And we don't know I think we're still
You're
third.
third currently?
But,
Okay.
13 seconds ahead of ACP.
Okay, so you guys have a 30-second gap on ACP, and then you're
But
13
seconds.
13.
And 30
And
to
then 30 to Ed.
Yeah.
And then ACP's looking for Ed as well. He wants to make 40 seconds and catch up to
And we're
fast
all
Eddie.
gunning for Duplessis, who's pretty checked out by now.
Yeah,
But,
plus he's kind of on his own party again, and
Yeah.
that just kind of happens. But the guys that have been met with some challenges are all here still in a great two-wheel drive battle. We'll check in with you again back here after stage 15.
all right.
All right, good luck, man.
Thank you.
All right. Cool. Did you see where Justin Prichard went? I'd like to go talk with Justin Prichard. He's one of the guys. He's right there. Thanks. Blew the horn for me, didn't he?
You probably want us to pull up first?
Yeah, go ahead and pull up. So another one of the battles you hear a little bit less about because the cars aren't quite as fancy is Justin Prichard here with Rob Wier in the other open lights car. We stayed at the last spectator area on stage 9 long enough to see Rob come by. I gotta say, Rob looked like he was driving a little more conservative than Justin did. Justin Prichard, everybody. How's today going for you, and how big is your gap in the lead of open lights?
I have no idea because I don't look at time.
Oh, come on.
I do not.
If you're doing this well, you gotta be looking at stage times.
You know, the best part about open lights is we're all pretty close and we all hit the same tree today. So we all went off on the exact same corner.
Where's the tree?
The damage is right back there.
Oh, okay.
And we all got stuck. Seamus Burke, who's another rallier.
Yeah.
He's out at that corner. He's pushed like 8 cars out that we know about. So thanks to Seamus and Joseph were out there.
So
yeah,
all of you guys hit the same tree.
pretty much it was a right 6 Titans 3.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we all slid off Greenhouse, hit it. Another one of the two-wheel drive regional guys.
I love it. So you don't know what your gap is. You do know you're leading.
I do, yeah.
I'd love to tell. I would spoil it if I knew the information. I honestly would. Well, it was always a pleasure to race against you. I think I've told kind of our viewers a few times, Justin Prichard has a lot of experience in tarmac racing, and recently you won, was it T2 category at the runoffs?
E-Production.
E-Production.
E-Production, yeah.
E-Production. So what was that in? RX-8?
RX-7.
RX-7.
First gen RX-7, yeah.
Nice. So a guy that has a lot of experience on the tarmac, and you probably get requests to come and drive for folks on the tarmac.
I do, yes.
But when you've got free time, you're here driving in the dirt.
I spend my money here, yes.
This is where he spends his money. That just lets you know how much fun this is for drivers that have a multidiscipline kind of career of doing a lot of different things. What are your goals for the afternoon? What are you doing? What's going on with your car?
Just, again, learning and remembering not to road race. Get sideways and rally, and you know, these cars, the open lights cars, I've never really driven it before. You know, I missed the turbo here. I'm like, come on, little girl, come on, baby, come on.
Yeah.
You know, and then that, and you're revving the crap out of these, out of these motors.
Yep.
You know, you're running 7,000 RPM in fourth, and you're waiting, and like, it won't pull fifth.
Nothing ever happens.
It won't pull fifth.
Oh, I see. You're just kind of hanging out waiting for
waiting for
magic.
the next corner.
Eventually here, I'll arrive at the next corner.
Yeah.
So wake up, co-driver. It's time to get busy, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. So
cool.
yeah, we had a good time. You know, I like the loop this morning, the Ashburn-Charlotte Southern Loop, and Scotia Valley. Those are all the fun stages down here. So.
Good deal. I know the Super Special is a little gimmicky for some people. Hopefully you'll have some time sliding around and entertain the fans.
Yeah, you know, it's not my favorite Super Special here, but, you know, we'll try and get it sideways for the fans.
Well, we've been building the story and keeping an eye on Rob. Maybe we'll go interview him and see how his event's getting on. But you look super committed coming by us earlier. I wish you luck. Keep it up.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, and Rob's right there. He's a great guy, and we're having a great battle.
Let's go check in with
All
Rob.
right.
Thanks,
See you guys.
Justin. Good luck. Awesome. So we're covering the overall battle. We don't know what the SP battle is right now. I know that Lachlan's been making up a little bit of time on Travis, but it has not been in the big enough chunks that it's going to take to catch Travis and Terry Hansen. Hey, Rob, can we get a word?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
There we
We
go.
need you out of the car.
Oh, yeah.
Just my mic I'm holding doesn't work.
right.
Well, it works, but the battery doesn't agree. Rob Wier, everybody. Is that the way I say your
Yeah,
last name?
that's
All right,
it.
good deal. So, Rob Wier, we're just talking to Justin Prichard. They're locked in a battle together. Do you know what the gap is between the two of you?
What's the gap? It's pretty dang close. I know. We were chasing him pretty hard yesterday, and we caught a glance of his time, and I want to say we are about 2 minutes behind on time.
Okay.
We made some mistakes in the morning, got a little squirrely, but then we roped it back in for 3 and 4 and picked up some time. So.
Do you mean 3 and 4 in today's rally?
Yes, today.
All right, so these guys are actually, we usually are talking in discussions of the national championship. The regional events are split between 2 days. We're actually on the second of the 2 regional events for the weekend. So you guys got to start fresh this morning.
That's right.
Right, and have a completely new go of it, even if you had trouble last night. We saw you come by the turn off from the fence area on stage 9 where there were a lot of spectators, a really fast approach and a turn up a hill. Both of you guys are on the max, and it was cool.
That's great. You know, I can see how nice it'd be to have a little more power in the car, but it's balanced out really well, and this rally is an absolute blast.
Can you tell us a little bit more about why open lights is so much fun?
Well, the competition is so close with the cars. It's a good group of guys, and we do help each other out like everybody does in rally, and you can learn quite a bit with the car, and it kind of matches the novices level, and you can start feeling yourself doing more rallies, getting better, and wanting to upgrade. But it's a great place to start.
All right, sounds like these guys have got to run. Thanks, Rob. We'll check in with you later.
See ya.
Hammer down. All right. I believe we're going to be going to special stage 15 in a few minutes. Finally, we can go see Tyler. Let's go see Tyler. Good luck, Evan. Chris. I would interrupt Mason Moyle there to see how he's doing, but clearly he's having a pretty serious discussion with his co-driver, and those are pretty important sometimes. We're gonna come see you guys later, okay?
I want to see your state respect.
Oh, what?
He made love to a sapling.
I finally made it over here to see Tyler. Doesn't look like he can easily get out of his
It's
car.
not quite as aerodynamic. Does the door work?
Remind me, is it Chris Greenhouse your buddies with? Helps you get to the sport?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. And it's Tyler Witte? Maybe we can get some audio here. Tyler Witte, everybody, co-driven with Billy Irving. These guys were trying so hard, they had a disagreement with a tree.
With a tree, that's right. Popped out of nowhere and kind of clipped us here.
We like to say that trees run out in front of us sometimes. Against all of our good planning, trees just randomly run out in the road in front of us. I gotta say, with a hit that big, you had to be really headed at the tree with some speed. Did you think it was gonna be that light of a blow, or were you prepared for a big hit?
I kind of knew going into it that I pretty much blew the corner, so we kind of braced for it, and we were lucky enough to get pushed out and get back on the road. So.
Good deal. And this is an open light car, right?
Yep.
Okay. Are you in the battle then with Justin Prichard and Rob Wier today?
Not so much anymore. Not after a little incident. We were sitting in third. I'm not sure what we're bumped back to now after that, but we lost about 2.5 minutes on that stage.
Oh, okay. Did it do any damage to the car in addition to the bodywork?
Yeah, the frame's tweaked a little bit, and it handles a little bit different now, but we're just dealing with it and gonna drive and finish and try and work our way back up.
Well, as you know already, a proper rally driver is used to dealing with things that are just changing. It's just an ever-changing environment, including what you're driving.
Yep.
So you got to roll with it and give it your best.
That's what we're trying to do here. So.
Cool. Well, we look forward to seeing you guys later.
Alrighty.
Maybe you can dodge some more trees.
We'll dodge some trees and try and put her on the podium.
All right. Love to see that. Cool. We'll catch up with you at the end of the event.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
Oh, it's the same tree. Okay, so the real story about this tree is it's the same tree that Justin Prichard hit and put a dent in the rear corner of his car. In fact, we can put a little bit of the blame on Justin and Chris because they just moved all of the stuff that slowed their car down before they hit the tree, right?
Yeah.
They just made a little slippery area for you to smack right into it.
And we all owe Seamus Burke and Joseph Burke more beers than are imaginable because he pushed all of us out.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Nice to hear that. So Seamus and Joseph still making a contribution to the rally, pushing the guys out. Good luck, guys. Thank you. Pushing competitors out that have somehow hit the same tree. Let's see if Kim and Charles did as well.
He hates the Charles.
Sorry, it says it on the entry list.
I know.
So Chuck and Kim here, did you guys hit the same tree that everybody else did?
I didn't even see it, sir.
Oh, I'm gonna go check his car out.
We weren't going fast enough.
Oh.
Look at this. I don't know if he didn't hit that tree, he hit something. So what did you hit? Okay, water crossing. So the water crossing took the bumper off, and
We think it's on its way back in with sweep.
there. You know, if we can remember later, we're going to get some more conversation about water crossings after the event is over, because a lot of people have different opinions about the best way to take a water crossing to best preserve the car. Are you guys in the? How's your open lights competition going today? Are you keeping up with stage times or what?
Yeah, we're good. We were fourth last night. I think probably with Witte dropping back, we're pushing third in open light right now. So we're,
Okay. Where are you with Tyler, with Witte?
I think he's behind us now.
He's behind you
He was
now.
off for like 3 or 4 minutes. So
Okay, good.
he
So you
took
got a nice little gap there.
Nice gap. I'll
Cool.
take
Well,
it.
Justin's
I got,
up there.
I got Matt Conte 7 seconds off my bumper.
Oh.
He's catching me though, because we left this morning. He was 8 seconds behind me.
Okay.
And now he's 7 seconds behind me.
That's 4 stages of competition
I
and a
know.
1 second difference.
Well, all day yesterday in 7 seconds. So you put it together.
Yeah, awesome. That's really fun. We'll go see if we can get a word with Matthew Conte really quick here. Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you.
See you guys. Have fun. So what a great race at open lights. I mean, we talked to, let's let everybody move up. Sorry. We've talked to 4 different open lights teams so far. All of them are still in a battle together, so that's really exciting. Doesn't really matter if the entry says it's a regional rally or a national rally or whatever. If you're locked in a heated battle with similar cars and other drivers, you're learning a lot and having, I gotta say, a lot of fun. Even at the time when you really want to be beating everybody, you'll look back on those times that you're competing so close and really appreciate that. In fact, some of my best friends in rally now are the ones I raced the closest with. So see if we can get a word here with Matthew. So Matthew, I hear you've put a second on Charlie and Kim.
Yeah.
You needed 8 and you've put 1 over 4 stages.
Yeah.
Now, did that come a little bit at a time, like trading stage times, or have you guys been really, really close the whole time?
I know on the first stage out we took off like 10 seconds or so, but on the really, really fast stages, the 2 after that, I've got a turbo transmission in this thing, and this thing just won't let me go over 80 miles an hour.
So a turbo transmission's geared a little lower,
Yeah.
or a little higher, I guess we'd say, or lower.
Yeah,
Geared for a higher top speed, but you just don't have the power to make it do that.
So it's killing me on some of these longer straights where he's got a lighter, stronger engine with a better gearbox, so he's able to pull away. So he's getting back that time, but the tighter stuff, we can get it back.
Hey, I gotta tell you, there's no bigger thrill, in my opinion, as a driver, is concentrating well in a car you know shouldn't beat the other one. And just getting super laser focused and trying to drive as smooth and efficient as possible.
That's what we're trying
Try to
to do.
reduce the gap. Well, good for you. I love to see it. I'm excited about your open lights battle, so go for it.
Yeah, we will.
All right, have fun, guys.
You too.
It's good stuff. I'm really excited for them. That's fun. Really fun. See if we can get a quick word with Christy Carlson. She's let's Christy Carlson, everybody. Adam Knipe. Is that close enough? Adam Knipe. I'm sorry, Adam, when you're watching. Adam's friends, family. All right, so Christy, tell us about the event. How's it going?
It's going great. The car feels great. Learning a lot on every stage and just pushing it and getting faster.
That's what Adam told me earlier. He said you're getting more comfortable with the car and it's showing in the times and you're starting to drive more aggressively and it's really showing.
Yeah, it's the first gravel event in the car. So went through a major engine rebuild after Pikes Peak. So it's got a whole new setup. And the first event we had was snowdrift, and since it was just pure glaze ice, it's the first time to actually get some grip and actually be able to go in the car.
I think a lot of drivers are starting to wonder how much fun this rally thing was after there's just like snowdrift at times was a sufferfest on ice.
Yeah.
And now there's a lot more smiles around. The sun's out and everybody's going really fast.
Oh yeah, there are times where I don't want the stage to end.
How many women drivers are driving here this weekend?
I believe there are 4 women drivers, and there's Michelle, myself, Verona May, and Tracy Gardner.
Yep.
So-
Awesome. That's fantastic. And then we've got a few more women co-drivers as well. So we've got a really healthy dose of women out here competing in rally today. Anybody you'd like to thank for helping you get here, rebuild the car?
Oh gosh, my friend Pat Lipsenik did a great job on the motor. Definitely want to thank like EBC Brakes and all the support I've been getting through various sponsors, ACC Clutch, Garrett Turbo, things like that, just for helping me put together a car.
Cool,
So-
cool. We all know it takes a village to have a rally team come together, especially when you're earlier years of picking up the speed and getting a hang of the sport. Well, we love to see you guys out here. Glad to see you having fun, Adam. Tonight. So sorry. One of these days.
Need a car, man.
It's part of. I know.
Yeah.
I need a car. You know, I got to tell you, right now, if I could just choose a car that looks like the most fun, it'd be an open lights or an R2. Right now, I just got to say, after watching some of these battles,
And it's so much easier on maintenance too when you're not dealing with a turbo.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Well, wish you luck. Have fun this afternoon. See you guys tonight. All right. They're certainly having a lot of fun. I think we can get a quick word with James Robinson here in his Honda. James.
Hey, how are you?
What's up?
How you doing, man?
How was your day?
So far, so good.
And what would you like to tell us about your experience driving today?
This is great. This is actually my first time here at 100 Acre.
Is it faster than you realized, or did you know it was going to be a drag race like this?
I had heard it was going to be fast, but this has been great. Just all those 4s and 5s and just flat out. It's great.
Are you guys in sync well enough on the notes that you're able to super commit to the 5s and like really keep it pinned?
Well, I would say yes, and also part of it too, just being in the lower powered car, it's pretty easier to stay pinned down when you only have 100 horsepower. So
How do you know what top speed you've seen? Have you guys hit 100, 105
I've
yet?
gotten 95 so far.
95. Okay, so front wheel drive cars. They're lighter weight, but a lot of them are lower powered. This is a production car. What's different from this car from what? It's a Honda Fit. Am I right?
Correct, yep.
Okay, good. It's a Honda Fit. What's different from what's sitting here compared to what you could buy on the showroom?
This honestly just has suspension. It has a after-cat exhaust, and it has a intake air filter. And that's it.
Wow. So he's got the basic safety additions, and then suspension and exhaust. I mean, that intake and air filter, I mean, it might give you a couple horsepower, but really a very standard stock car here, doing great in the rally. Who's your main competition?
Right now, I think we're up against the production Fiesta.
Okay, Verena.
That's right. Yep.
Okay, good. That's a great race. A good story to tell between Ford and Honda out here duking it out with each other. Well, James, we wish you luck.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Have fun. We'll see you later tonight.
Very good.
All right. So in the next car, I think the name is Aaron Avrushenko, the co-driver, owns an import car business up in St. Louis and helped build that MX-3. They've been fans of the rally for a while. We're going to get them, and then Samir Kaltak's back there. He's going to be probably one of the more smiliest guys we've seen today as well in his open lights car. So he's definitely part of that battle. We'll see where he sits in the open lights battle as well. We'll also see if I was right about this car being a 6-cylinder yesterday. A few of the things I told you on camera yesterday were less factual than I anticipated, but doing my best. Here we go, St. Louis guys. What's happening? You're Aaron, right? What's your Avrushenko? What's your last name? Misha, that's right. Let's see here and ask you a question. I'm Matthew Johnson. Nice to meet you. Misha Avrushenko, everybody. You are a St. Louis local?
Yes.
Is that right? How about your driver?
James Haas, also St. Louis.
Okay, couple St. Louis guys. Did you guys know about Rally before you found out about it here at 100 Acre Woods?
Well, I first saw it on Real TV, watching the little VWs flipping in Europe and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, Rally Portugal and all that, yes.
How did you choose to build a Mazda MX-3?
There was one on the side of the road down from my house for the longest time. It had grass growing, under it, so I knew it wasn't going anywhere, and I wanted a cheap car that I wouldn't be afraid to destroy. So I went down and got it from that guy for a couple $100.
Okay, another couple $100 car. This is not the first couple $100. Is it $200, $300? What'd you pay?
Yeah, it was $300 for the car and $300 for the motor and transmission.
Okay, so totally he's got $600 in a car that starts and runs. And then a lot of effort has to be put into a car that's that cheap to make it safe enough to be a rally car, and then give it some basics like a good suspension, skid plate, and that kind of stuff. Is it true this thing's a V6?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure I wasn't lying on the camera yesterday. But it's an extraordinarily small V6. Is that right?
Originally, it came with a 1.8 liter V6.
Yeah, a 1.8 V6. For those gearheads out there, that's a
V6.
smallest production V6 made.
Yeah.
Cool, and now what's in it?
2.25 Ford Probe.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. This thing should get out of town now.
It does.
It's got some spunk.
Yeah.
Cool.
She's a good, reliable machine.
Cool. Who are you comparing times with? Who's your main competition right now?
Oh boy. Shoot.
Hard to say.
You don't have to say.
Yeah, we.
Hey, if you're just out here going hammer down
Yeah.
and grinning ear to ear, that is a fully
Right.
acceptable answer.
Last stage changed a lot of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Did you go off or anything?
No, we were good.
Tires are about had it, and
Okay.
car drank a lot of water, and
Okay. Oh, these watercross. Yeah, you're in a smaller, lower car
Yeah.
with probably less preparation for watercross.
Definitely.
turned it into a steam engine for a while.
We got to get out of these guys' way and let them go.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. We lost something. Thank
No
you.
worries. I always have to use my clutch. It's funny that a clutch could be a door closer. Can I come sit in your car with you?
Okay.
Rochelle. Got it. So we're here with Rochelle and Samir, Kaltak, husband and wife team.
Yes.
That's pretty cool stuff. Part of the Subaroots crew that Matthew Marker created. How's your rally going?
Oh, today is just beautifully fast and flowing. We're calling notes faster. We're going faster than yesterday. Learned quite a bit yesterday through stages, and today we're just improving our notes and improving the speed, and we're just having a ball. A lot of smiles.
Are you keeping up with stage times, and are you keeping up with the open lights race?
Right now we're sitting fifth in open light,
Okay.
and 15th in regional.
Okay.
So
All right. So fifth in open lights. Are you right there behind Matthew Conte?
2 minutes behind him.
2 minutes behind him. Okay, gotcha. Do you guys have anybody you're competing really closely with in open light?
I would like to kind of gauge myself a little bit to Matt Conte, and Tyler Witte is a little bit quite a bit faster than me. He had an off, so he's behind me now.
Okay.
So I'll be looking for him also. And
There you go.
So yeah, just a couple of guys that I'm learning who they are, how they drive, and just kind of try to see where we sit with it.
I gotta tell you, so I've already talked about how clean Samir's car is here. By this time in a rally, there should be a fair bit of dirt in the floorboards for all the random holes in the bottom of the car.
We don't have any holes.
You could almost eat off the floor inside Samir's car. So well done. I'm happy to see you guys smiling. We'll catch you again at Salem, if not before.
Thank you, guys.
All right, enjoy it. All right, cool. Awesome. Love to see them having so much fun. Let's come on back and see. You have just a minute to tell us how it's going? I forgot your first name.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Yes.
So back here with Kevin Young, the other car, that was a couple $100 car that they just built. We just found out the Misha Avrushenko
Yep.
and his driver, I forgot his name currently,
James
found a cheap car on the side of the road and bought it to make a rally car out of.
Yeah, that's the Mazda. You bought it for like $300 or something like that.
Do you guys spend time together working on rally cars together between events?
Before, yeah, well, for the past couple of weeks, yeah. But other than that,
It's quite a bit of effort and time to find the cheapest way to create something to meet the rules, or the best place to buy a part you need for a car. So it really does help to team up with other folks that may be your competitors between events. It makes everything easier for everyone. I hope you guys are having fun. We'll see you around soon.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna wind it up here at service. We're gonna head out to stage 15. Next time we see you, hopefully we'll be there at the spectator area. Is that where we're going?
We're going to 15, the finish.
We're going to the finish of stage 15. We'll see the cars there. There'll be a couple of stages after that, and then we'll be seeing again in Salem. Again, my name is Matthew Johnson here at round number 2, Rally America National Championship, the 100 Acre Wood. Thanks.